All right, guys, welcome back. Okay, here we are inside of 2546, just inside the property line. I'll zoom this in a little bit. You can see our dot there. So let's walk down this way and acquire the right property line, because on this lot, you're only gonna have one neighbor. The neighbor will be to the right. If you buy this lot with at least one or all the lots to your left, you'll have nobody to your left. So let's go ahead and see where the edge of 46 is. The lot to the right is sold and closed. It did sell for $1 million. And then this one, well, you can see the massive water view they have as well. Just epic. Wow, the clouds are all starting to clear off. It's just so pretty. It's gonna be incredible at night, guys. The eye candy with the twinkling lights from the little town of 506 people below you. The twinkling lights of some of the cars, it's entertainment. I love it. Some people say they want to see nothing. Well, the fact is, when you see nothing during the day, you see nothing at night. So this is going to be pretty special to see. Anyway, you'll see we're in the lot next door. This is their clearing. So let's acquire this line. I went a little too far, and I'll show you where we are. We're about a good 80 feet or so from the Forerunner. So right here in these woods is the property line between the two. So you'll notice I am right on the line, in fact going into 46. So this would be where you could build up to 15 feet up to that neighbor and put the garage, laundry room, whatever, to maximize this area here to your left, if you will. Here's your big view like we had next door. This is the driveway we came up. There's the ravine. And so now we're about in the middle of the lot from walking that 65 feet, 70, yeah, about 65 feet or so. And now let's keep walking down here. Now the biggest difference, guys, I'll do the videos on the other two big ones we've listed. Well, not this big, but is how much usable land you want. This is going to have the most view up front for all the homes, structures, because this goes on and on and on. You'll see where I left the car, but you'll notice it slopes down back there and it slopes down off the brow here. So this tongue of land I can pace out, but it's about 45, probably 50 feet wide. So you would build like as close to the edge as you wish to have these. Here's another incredible opening they made on the lot next door. Remember, they were going to try to sell all of these, and instead it's smarter to just combine them. So this is the rolling edge. So if it being a rolling edge, if I built the home right up to, let's say here, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, let's say. So that's 20 yards. So about 60 feet you could potentially have a footprint. But most homes for secondary structures and all, I would recommend more like 35 feet front to back to leave a slight backyard. This would be that dropping ravine, if you will, with the level land in the front where you could subdivide or just leave it as privacy. And you can see we're probably a good now 150 feet from the car. Well, let's keep going down here. Look at this land. I'll show you where we are on the map. So we've gone from that edge to the property line. Now we're going this way. We're probably out of 47 now, going into 48. And we'll see how far down, and you can see the ravine there in the middle and why this is like a hollow bowl in the middle. I mean, but this is ultimate privacy. Holy cow, I've never walked all the way down, but guys, as far as I see, it's hundreds of feet. It's like your own state park in here. Incredible trees all around. This was never forested, so this is the way God made this mountain. Now we're starting to go down a little bit in this slope. Car is 250 feet away, and I'm still walking with pretty much the same width on this brow. All that water view to my right. This is super cool. God, if you like dogs and things like that, I mean, the privacy in here is just ludicrous. The brow might be a touch narrower now, but I'm probably, well, you can't even see the car now. I've walked probably 500 feet down where the brow is to the left and the ravine behind it to the right. And then the big water view there to the right. And you own off this brow a good 100 feet or so, so these trees could all be vista pruned and cleared. So if you ended up having multiple structures, or is this just gardens and walking paths, all of this could be big water view. You can see now this is getting to be, let's say, about 30 feet wide, 25 feet wide. So this could be third structure or whatever. Or maybe this is just open land for you guys with mountains all around. I'm curious what's all the way at the end here. I'm walking minutes and minutes, 5 minutes down this lot. Forget about neighbors. We're going to go from one extreme to the other. God, the amount of water here that it just glares at me. I know you're not here in person, but it's just stunning. There's this big ravine below you, behind you. And this is the end of this spit on the brow. Wow. So, as you can see, I've walked all the way from 46 over here, all the way down the brow, and now I'm all the way over to here. And there's that ravine in the middle with the wetland stream buffer. So tons of wildlife with the stream. It's a seasonal, obviously. We're on top of the mountain. So it's all about springs and the aquifer when it rains. I might do a part 3 when I get back up there again, but I'll stop here because it's going to take another 3 minutes to walk up. But as far as you see is where we walked from, and this could just be whatever you want to do with it. And then past the ravine, if you will, when we're looking inside, well, this is all the land in the front that you could subdivide and recoup some if you wanted to have some rental homes or however you want. All right, guys, I'm going to restart a third video up there just to show you, again, the build area specifically.